Greetings all. Welcome to Properties Gambia Real Estate weekly live. Thanks for joining us. I'm Daniel Samba, the CEO of Properties Gambia. I'll give it a couple minutes for people to join. Louise Palaja, if I'm pronouncing your name well, correctly. Thanks for joining us. Hi. We'll just give it a couple minutes for those to join us. As you can see on the thumbnail of this live, it's a topic about services that we're offering, and a promotion that we're offering also on some lands in the Gambia. If you're coming in, just please, if you can put a comment, you can hear me loud and clear. That'd be great. Welcome to come on the comments, say hi. And also, I'll be taking, some of your questions, and so we do a Q&A as well. Daniel Choslam, hope I'm pronouncing it right, loud and clear. Thank you. Okay, hope all is well. If you don't mind as well, maybe you could put in the comment where your location, whether you're, in the UK, in the US, and so on. Right, okay. Daniel, quick question. Have you had any repeated customers? Yes, a lot of repeated customers. Yes, we have a lot of repeated customers. Yeah, many of our clients are repeated, and we've had a lot of referrals from our clients. Excuse me, little fly. We've had a lot of referrals, so we do get a lot of repeated customers, and also we get referred to family, friends, and so on. So yeah, what I'll do is we'll do a Q&A. I think write in any questions you've got. What I'll do is, for now, I'm going to just brief on a few things, what this topic's about, basically services that we're offering, and then I will back up on myself and try and answer as many questions as I can. So not to worry, just keep typing in if you've got any questions. If I don't answer it straight away, don't worry, I will backlog on the comments, and I'll answer all your questions. Yeah. Oh yes. Okay, we've got someone from London, Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So yeah. So basically, the services that we're offering. If you could just let me know as well. Also, I've got something strolling along the bottom of the screen. Just want to make sure it's got our contact details. Just want to make sure it's visible to you guys as well. It should be. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a banner up of exactly the services that we're offering. So as I'm talking, you'll see the details swiping across the bottom of the screen. So yeah, so services that we're offering, we don't only just, when we first started out, we were just selling land. So now, and now we're building houses and things like that. So, and now we're building, the market and what we do exactly, as a real estate in the Gambia. So we're not just selling lands and building. We do other services as well, like, for instance, borehole drilling. Borehole drilling, those that don't know what borehole drilling is, that's basically drilling holes for water on your lands, your location. It's once you're drilling the water, drilled for the water, is is free, and connected to your house and so on. So yeah, that's something that we do offer. So you can have we can offer a solar system borehole, which can be just pumped from the ground, once switched on, and use it from the solar power. Or the other alternative is using a mobile generator, which can also pump the water up from the ground. Yeah. Also, we're offering interior design. That's what we're offering, interior design. So if you've got a house that you've already got in the Gambia, and it's coming to it's finished, and you need someone to come in and do some interior designs, that's something we can also offer. Also, we're offering property management. So anyone who's got existing properties, we can manage that as well, whether you're in the Gambia or not. So if you're having like Airbnbs, rentals, apartments, things like that, we can property manage on the finance side of it, and maintenance as well. So collecting payments from your tenants, or it doesn't even have to be that. It could be just a straight transfer between the clients that are there and straight into your accounts wherever you are. That's a service we can help with. And obviously, for maintenance and things like that. So, property management. And also solar panel systems as well. We can offer that. So basically, you're off the grid. If your property is near somewhere where there's electricity, you've got both. So you've got solar system. There's plenty of sun all year round in the Gambia. So there's plenty of sunshine. Excuse me. And and that's where you can source your energy. So that's something we can offer as well. So solar systems on top of your roofs and things like that. Paving and slabs. So whether slabs outside the house that you want doing, whether it could be a refurbish, you want to change the slabs, we can come in and offer that service as well. If you just built and you want us to come in and slab around certain parts of the property, or do a landscape for you, that's something we can also incorporate as well. So yeah, and like I said, refurbishment as well. So if you've got your existing house there, if it needs a bit of TLC, we can come in and whether it's repainting, changing certain things in the house, that's a service we can offer. And also block banking as well. So block banking basically is where we will basically, for example, I don't know, maybe if you wanted to make 500 or 1,000 blocks in a space of time, in a month. So you make a payment, and then basically that'll go towards your house build or your fencing, things like that. So it's block banking basically, where so you'll pay us, we will and what we'll do, we'll bring the blocks, we'll either make them on site or we'll deliver them to site once you require them. Yeah. So if, for example, if you was doing it over a few months or a year, depending on people's finance, then you call us up. Obviously, we'll invoice you, etc., for how many blocks we're going to make for you, and we're banking for you. Then you just call us up and say, right, okay, I'm ready for these blocks now, and then we proceed. So that's the sort of services we're offering now. The team's expanded, and it's expanded in the office. So on the labor side, and the office side of things as well, and contractors and so on. So these are all things that we're actually offering. So yeah, I've left that scrolling across the screen. Yep. So Daniel, you've asked me. Yeah. So I've answered that. So the block banking and so on. So yeah, it's basically saving blocks and so on. It's just basically a case of whether when you're building something, you don't have to do it all in one go. It could be a gradual thing. At least the blocks are banked and they're there. So yeah, that's something we can offer. I'm gonna answer. What I'll do is, as I'm going through different sections and what I'm talking about, I'll back up on myself also and answer some of your questions. I'll just check that I haven't missed anything. Best way to value a land. So that's basically just depends on, like anywhere in the world. It just depends on the location, where the land is situated, amenities, access. If it's a built-up area, if it's a bit rural. So all these things. And yeah, so I mean, if it's in a more desirable part, then we base it on the value and accessibility, whether it's close to the highway, all things like that. Yeah. Okay, Daniel, do you have any farmland? Right. Okay. We really specialize on residential, but we can get farmland for you. Yeah, that's not a problem. Obviously, that will be more of a customary sort of. That will be more of a customary kind of thing that we would actually do, so we can find a property for you, and then yeah, so you just have to give us your requirements, the location, and so on. Yeah. Okay. Best up and coming areas to invest. So yes, so I'm going to be touching on that when I'm talking about the promotion and things like that. So that will be coming shortly. I will discuss on up and coming areas in the Gambia. Yeah, so just bear with us and I will get you on that. Daniel, what is the best area to invest in? That's a good question. Yeah, so basically, I think areas to invest is places that are not as developed, I would say. Gambia is relatively small. It's a small country, the smallest country in the Gambia. So, there's, like, for example, there's certain areas, like even me personally, I bought in the Pacific area. There was not much going on, and within a space of within a year, 2 years, you just start seeing development just coming, like houses, more houses. Gambia's it's developing rapidly. They've just built a new highway. I mean, obviously, if you're going into the more built up areas, more established areas, or the touristy areas, then you're going to pay a premium for it. But investment wise, it's still good as an investment, no matter where. But I think, if it's more of the long run, I would say more up and coming areas will probably be more better moving forward. Yeah. But I'll also touch on that as well. Okay, block banking, I've explained that. Daughter of Zion, welcome, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Also, if I can ask as well, anyone who's joining us, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm, and you know, people who's interested in investing in the Gambia. You know, we can they'll be more easy to find us. Yeah. So that one's about block banking again. So if you've missed out any of the things that I have explained, once the live is over, you can, you know, watch the replay, because I would have explained all these things regarding block banking and all that. Yeah. Daniel, is land high there? Do you use the term acres or plots? So yes, you have acres of land, but they're more obviously for their farmlands, agricultural, things like that. They're the sort of things that you would buy as in terms of acres. But for us, we class as what we're selling plots. So basically, you know, individual plots where they're residential. The good thing is you can buy numerous amount of plots. So for example, if our plots are 20 by 20 meters, if you don't think in meters, maybe in feet, that's like 65 feet by 65 feet square. But you can buy 2 of those if you want. You can buy 3, you can buy 4. You know, we do have clients that, you know, you can, as a non-Gambian, you can only buy up to 50 by 50 in one specific location. Yeah, you can buy more, but in a separate location. But if it's on a specific location, you can have up to 50 by 50, which is coming up to about, you know, anything from, depending on the size of the plots, 5 to 6 plots. Yeah, something like that there, thereabouts. Yeah, and we do have many clients that, you know, they buy several of us because they want a lot of space. They want space where they can do, you know, growing things, vegetables, fruits, loads of trees, things like that. So that's an option. With the 20 by 20 plot, you will just have, it's a decent size. You will have, like, for example, you'll have your house, decent size house, whether it's like a bungalow, a 1-story, or if you wanted to go 2 stories up, that's an option. You would get a small garden, which some would call a backyard, you know, so you'll get a small, very portion of garden. A lot of our clients, they've decided to buy 2, so they've got plenty of space. You know, but if your budget is not fitting with to buy 2, you know, I believe the 1 plot is still sufficient enough. Even me personally, I don't have a big, where I built myself personally in the Gambia, I don't have a big land. It's adequate for what I wanted it for. So it just depends on, you know, what you want to use it for, and you know, and then, you know, and then obviously financially what you can afford as well. All the way back home, greetings, blessings, Daniel. Do you help in clearing land, like removal of trees? Yes, we do offer that service. So yeah, you know, I'm going to put our contact details as I'm talking as well. So all my contact details is down below, so it'll have all our details on there. So we do offer all those services. You know, our emails there, our website, WhatsApp number. That's my personal number. You can contact me. That will probably, you'll get the quickest response. And then I have all the Gambian office numbers. My team in the Gambia, which are, our office is based in Brussels, phase 2. those that know the Gambia. So Brussels phase 2, opposite Speed petrol station, not too far from Brussels police station, not far, 5 minutes away from Turntable. That those that know the Gambia. I know all the way back home, I'm sure you know the Gambia. You got your Gambian flag. I'm assuming you're a Gambian. So yeah, so you're welcome to contact me directly on the WhatsApp. I'm in the UK at the moment, so I'm always back and forth. But then I have a team. Office is open from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Yeah. So I have a pretty large, good team there, very good team there. The general manager there, Bubakar Samba, he's there to help, and then obviously we have all our marketing teams and everybody, and then lands managers, architects. So we have all those things in place. So also as well, in terms of services, we offer drawings as well. So we can do if you want us to do a drawing for you, blueprint, we design, just tell us your requirements. We'll work with you back and forth until, you're happy. That's what you want, and then we can do the design for you, and, and then hopefully build it for you. Yeah. So that's a service we also offer. Yes. Okay. Let me back up. But what areas are up and coming? Brufut, Sanyang. Brufut is still up and coming, but Brufut is more, I would say, it's more, it's up there in the market now, Brufut, and it's very costly as well. So we're not selling plots in those locations just yet. If somebody decides they want us to specifically find in a specific location, we can do it. We can find them some, a location like that. But you do pay a premium in certain areas like Brufut, Kololi, Bijilo, Brussels, where our office is, so, but I'll be coming back onto those things as well. Yeah. Sanyang is still, is still affordable. But who am I to say? I don't know what people's budget is. I don't know. But what I would say is it's a lot more expensive than a lot of the plots that we're selling, that location. For medium quality house, what is the price for square meter? So yes, I don't have all the details in terms of square meters. So what I would say is contact me directly. Then I can put you onto our, to the team or the architect and whatever. We have got designs. We've got bungalows, story buildings. Like I said, we can do a custom remade design for you. So that's an option as well. It varies in price, because the thing is, obviously, it also depends on people's requirements as well. Some people want just a 2-bedroom, some people want 3 bedrooms, some people want 4 bedroom, some people want a bungalow, some people want a story house, like a 2-story house. Yeah, so I mean, for example, a bungalow, it could be anything from 3 million Gambian dollars up to 5-6 million. It just depends on your requirements in there and the design of the house. So we have got some cheaper version design houses that we're bringing out, but on average, what we're building at the moment, we was advertising them about a year ago. At the moment, we're just doing some adjustments on some prices, because unfortunately things are going up. Inflation, materials, labor costs, all these things are going up in the Gambia. So we have to do some adjustments. But yeah, but we'd be happy to, help you. We do payment plans on houses. So please do contact us. Like I said, we've we're coming up to 5 years in this business now, Properties Gambia. Most of it was selling land before. I'd say the past year, we've been building houses, and we're building up to about 5 or 6 houses coming now. Some are just in the making, and we're about to start 1 or 2. Yeah, so, and obviously, you know, me personally, I've been in the building trade in the UK, so I've got the experience, you know, so yeah, and we're always thriving, and we're always looking to improve, and we're looking for new tradesmen and you know, to come and work with us if we feel that you're good at what you do, you know, because I think, you know, quality is very important to us as well, and making sure satisfaction. So yeah, so we're doing quite a lot as we're going along. Yeah, but sorry I couldn't give you exact thingy per square meter, but do contact me, and then I could give you a bit more details, and need like you know, a bit more detail of, like, you know, rooms and size and things like that, and etc. Maud Lamin Blackman, yes, greetings, brother. Yes, it's been a while. Yes, thanks for joining us. Is Jambo considered up and coming location? Jambo, yes, 100%. That place is definitely up and coming. Is a good location. It is up and coming. Unfortunately, we haven't got anything in that location right now, but it is up and coming. Daniel, so you can't buy acres. You can, like I said, but so when I said about you can own up to 50, let me correct myself. You can buy up to 50 by 50 if it's residential, if it's a residential land. But if it's farmland, then, you know, non-Gambians, you can buy big portions. It just depends on, you know, yes, I mean, I don't really deal with much thingy, but it's something we can look into in terms of finding people bigger locations. I don't think there is any restrictions of non-Gambians buying acres, as long as it's not residential. Yeah. But yeah, please do contact me. Contact details are there. I will respond. Those that know me, you know, I'm very transparent, and I'm very, you know, accessible. Same again. So I'm in and out of Gambia. I'll be going back very soon. Like I said, you can contact me personally, or you can contact one of the team, and all our details are scrolling across the screen. Is Tujureng a good area to invest? Yes, Tujureng is a good area. Yes, Tujureng. Yes. I'll go on to what I'm about to go into is our promotion. So we're promoting in Gunjur, which is up and coming. There's a city being built in Gunjur. It's just after Sanyang. So that is a good area to invest. These places will, so if it's investment purposes, like for example, when I bought my place, I bought a place in Sanyang. People was like, oh, it's a little bit far. It's not a million miles away. It's not that far, but it's you know, it's from like the main touristy areas. It's probably about 30-40 minutes drive. Yeah, you know, it just depends. Some people, me, I like a bit of peace and thingy, and I can just drive in and out. That's what I like. Some people want to be in amongst the hustle and the bustle. It just depends. But that's definitely up and coming. Yeah. So from Tujureng, Panji, Sanyang, all these places are up and coming. And then going on to Gunjur. These places they're good places to invest. But a lot of the people what have been asking about, like the Brufoots and all these places are a lot more advanced now, and more closer to, you know, the touristy areas, but you will pay a premium for them. Blessings all the way back home. Yep. Okay, I believe that's a shout out to somebody there. What is the price of area in Tranquil area? Okay, that I would have to get back to you. Not really, I know Tranquil, but it's not something that we deal with. But like I said, if it's a specific location, you know, we can help you. But like these sort of areas there, you know, you're talking in the million or millions to buy small plots of land in certain areas. And when I say million, I don't mean in pounds or US or euros. I mean in dollars, but it's still, you know, I think if you're looking to invest and you're looking for somewhere up and coming, these areas are good. You know, like Gunjur, Sanyang, all these places that are up and coming. Yeah. So that's why we've concentrated where it's more accessible for people, Gambians, where it's affordable. Unfortunately, it means just people moving out a little bit further. But like I said, Gambia's small. You know, I think, you know, it's going to be moving quite rapidly as we get there. You are getting low. Sorry, is it the volume? Sorry, are you hearing me clear? When you say I'm getting low, is it the volume? Hope you're hearing me loud and clear. Make sure the volume's up. I don't know if you can hear me any better. Please do. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so now I'm gonna just touch on the promotion we're doing. So this is a place called in Gunjur. We've named it Binta Village ourselves as a real estate. You know, we've got plots from 20 by 20 to 20 by 22. Some of them were bigger, but those ones have sold out. And now we're doing a promotion for October for that month. We've only got 21 plots remaining. There was up to 60 plots, 50 something plots. There's only 21 left, but we're doing a special promotion for the month of October. So for example, each plot will be 350,000 Gambian dollars. And we're only asking for 10%, where before we was asking for 30%. So 10% deposit, which is 32,500, and then monthly 12,875 a month, and that is for 24 months, 2 years. Yeah. And then, sorry, I'm reading as we scroll along as well, because obviously I've written this all down, but yeah. And also, if it's in pounds, you'll start seeing it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. So this is based on Gambian dollars, is what I'm showing you here. The deposit, 32,050 for the deposit, and then you've got 12,000, just say 13,000 a month. So in pounds, that costs 3,790. 10% deposit, £380, and then you'll pay £150 a month for 2 years. In dollars, 4,745 deposit, 475 US dollars, and you will only pay 188 US dollars a month. Yeah, I think it's very affordable. Before, what we was doing a 2-year payment plan for Gambians living in the Gambia, just to help people. You know, we want Gambians also to, you know, Gambians, it's their homeland, and we're trying to make it accessible for Gambians to own land and own their own homes. You know, so before we was doing a 2-year payment plan for them, and a 1-year payment plan for those living in the diaspora, because we know things are difficult all over the world now, no matter where you are. But now for this promotion, it's 2 years for everybody, basically. Yeah. Like I said, so all the information is at the bottom. You know, those Gambians that are living abroad, I think this is a good opportunity to purchase something for your family. You know, whether it's your parents, your brothers, your sisters, or something for yourselves to invest in. I think, you know, it's not gonna break the bank. I just think it's affordable. And you know, we're trying to make it more affordable for Gambians as well. That's why, you know, we're trying to do our best to bring the prices down and make it more affordable. I wouldn't say bring the prices down. I'd say more of a longer period, because prices are going up. Yeah, I mean, for English pounds, 3,790, and 10%, just say £380 just as a deposit, and then you're going to pay £150 a month. And in the US, deposit 475 US, and then 188 US dollars a month. This is the first time we've done such a good offer like this, and it's over 2 years. And it's only 21 plots. You know, we believe they're going to go pretty quick. And I believe, you know, I'll be getting a lot of messages and people calling me, you know, after this live, or possibly tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's a good offer. I mean, like I said, if you're paying £150 or you're paying 188 US dollars a month, it's not, like I said, I don't know people's lifestyle. I don't know what, you know, some people, they can go out on a night out just for a meal with their, you know, their husbands, their wives, or whatever, their family. So I think it's affordable. Gambians, you know, economy is different. You know, it's still quite a lot of money because of the comparison of expenses and etc. You know, but I still believe, you know, there's Gambians living in the Gambia that can reach that, and I think it's reachable for Gambians as well. And this is across the board. It's not reachable for everyone, whether you're in the UK, US, or in Gambia. You know, it's down to the person individually. But I think it's such a good offer. Yeah, I mean, the most you're going to pay is the 10% deposit. After that, you know, you're going to be paying, literally, after that 10% deposit, you're going to be paying half of that 10% deposit each month for 2 years. We do all the paperwork for you, and you can ask any of our clients that we're very transparent on paperwork. So I'll be updating you, sending you emails or WhatsApp, and I'll say, look, this is what we've done in terms of processing your paperwork. We've got a 100% track record when it comes to, you know, purchasing lands. I'm a very serious business person. I know what people want and what people don't want, and you know, we make sure we deliver. So that's very key to me. So like I said, everything is very transparent. You know, so we do all, like I said, we do all the paperwork. We cannot hand over the paperwork until you've completed payment. So we will show you, you know, all the paperwork's done, it's completed. If you decide, look, I don't even want 2-year payment plan, I can do it in a year, or I can do it in 6 months, or I've got the cash now. It's just different for everybody. And the sooner you get it, we can turn around your paperwork within, you know, so on the contract, we'll send you a contract, you know, we say anything from 1 month to 3 months maximum. Generally, a lot of the time we've been doing paperwork within a month. Sometimes it's not always, because we have to go to different departments to get certain things approved, signed, and so on. It is quite a lot of paperwork involved and a lot of stamping, approval. But like I said, we do all the paperwork. That's from the Alcalo. We pay the capital gains tax on the land for you, and we show you all this paperwork. You know, we do all of that. Even if you look at last week's live, I showed you some of the paperwork, what we do. So it's something you know, that we can do. Is this land close to the beach? It's not far from the beach. It's not like it's not bang on the beach. And when I say bang, it's not, yeah, but it's that part of Gunjur. It's probably, I don't know, it's about 10 minutes from the beach. It's not far at all. It's a good location. It's very good. Like I said, they're building a city up near there. So that area is definitely 100% up and coming. They're building a massive city there where it's, and that's only 10 minutes away from this location where all the amenities will be there. It's a great location. So yeah, it's not far from the beach at all. Daughter of Zion, have you done any videos on the land so we can? Yes, I've got videos. There's videos on the land on our YouTube channel. I can send you some. If you contact me, I'll send you some links of the land as well. Not only on this land as well, we're doing the infrastructure as well. So we're gonna put some roads in, and we're gonna put some solar system, street lighting, and electricity and water. So all these things we've already started in terms of, we put poles up there already. You know, so it is a really good investment. And for that price, you can't go wrong. Yeah, so contact me on our contact details. And you know, we'll I'll send you all the, I can just send it to you directly, save you having to look for it. So yeah, so videos, locations, I can give you all that information. Yeah. Nate UK, hi Nate, how you doing? Hope all is well. Thanks for joining us. Can you build on the land during the 2 years payment process? No, so there's that's the other catch as well, because what we can't do is, because you we have physically not handed over the papers to you. We'll process all your papers, but you cannot do anything until you've made payment in full. So if you decide you can, you know, obviously if you've got the money to build out, what I would say is finish off your payment on the land, and then you can start your build. The simple reason we can't do that, what happens if the client defaults, they build on the land, and you know, we've not officially handed over your documents to you. So unfortunately not. That is the only thing, you can't build on it while you're on a payment plan of owning the land. So basically, once you finish paying for the land, you're free to go ahead and do what you want to do. Like I said, we're just making it affordable for people, and maybe in the long run they might decide after them 2 years. But then, like I said, some people's finances are different, and some people's got the cash and they can do it sooner, or they're ready to go. You know, the sooner you make the payment, the sooner we'll give you your documents. And I think if any of our GAM family are on here, which I call the GAM family, those that have bought from us. So we've got over 200 clients that have bought from us lands. And some of them, and they're not like, some of them bought 3 plots, 2 plots, 1 plot, 5 plots, 6 plots. It just varied, you know, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, check our website. We do need to update it a bit, but check our website. It's there. Maud Lamin, Is it by Taft City? Yeah, yes, it's very close to Taft City. It's about 10 minutes. 10 minutes from Taft City. It's close. It's not far. It's not far at all. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So all these details that are scrolling across the make note of it. And like I said, you can always come back and watch the replay of the video. I'm going to put our contact details up again for those that want to make notes. Here you go. So our contact details are there. Email, website is there. My WhatsApp. If you are in the UK, you can call me directly on that mobile number, or if you're abroad or whatever, you can WhatsApp me still. Those that are abroad, yeah. Just make sure you add the +44 and then so on. Gambia, if those that want to contact the office, Gambia's code is +022. Yeah. So yeah, you can contact either way. But if you want the quickest response, just contact me via email or so on, and then I can get it over to you. But yeah, don't we're only doing this for the month of October. After that, we're bringing the prices straight back up to 375, which is that's an extra £1,000 or dollars thereabouts. So I think it's a good deal. And then possibly we might not even be doing the 2-year payment plan. Those that are in the diaspora, it might go back to 1-year payment plan, and that means your monthly outgoings will be more. For Gambians, we've kept it 2 years, and we'll continue keeping it 2 years. But the only difference with that is we'll probably bring the price back up to 375. At the moment, it's 325, so it's 50,000 Dalasi knocked off in this promotion. And I don't want no one to miss out. And I think, like I said, it's a fabulous opportunity, really. Like I said, I'll run over it again. Each plot is between 20 by 20, 20 by 22, and you can buy more than one. 325,000 Gambian Dalasi, 10% deposit, 32,500, and your monthly is 12,875 Gambian Dalasi in pounds, 3,790 deposit, £380, monthly £150, US dollars 4,775, deposit 475, and 188 US dollars a month for 2 years. Yeah. Like I said, only 21 plots there, and they will go. We believe they'll go pretty quick because of that. That's a pretty good offer. Like I said, there's 50 something plots there. We've sold half of them. We've had them for a little while, but we want to do a promotion on them as well. It gives people, it's affordable now because we know things are difficult around the world and so on. So we're trying to make it accessible and affordable. Like I said, I just don't think it's going to break people's pocket as much. But like I said, who am I to judge? I mean, end of the day, everybody's pocket is different and what people can afford. So we don't want people to default as well. And that's one of the reasons why we can't let people build on it in case you default on the land, because it becomes difficult then if you start building a structure on there and you haven't completed your payments to us. Technically, you don't own the land. So then it gets all, yeah. So we advise you complete your payment and then carry on from there. We would like people to, we're encouraging a 2-year payment plan, but at the same time, we want people to build straight away, or at least protect their land, put a barrier around it and so on. That might be something we could do. We can put 4 corners on it or something like that to say, right, these plots are allocated and so on. Obviously, for a small fee, we can do that. But in terms of building proper structures on there, we can't allow that. Yeah, but possibly we can talk about fencing and things like that. Yeah. So that is something negotiable. At least you know your land is secured and you fenced it. So that's something we can do. I'm sure we can talk about that. Any more questions? I think I've pretty much gone over it. I'm good, Daniel, and thanks for being transparent. Yeah. I'm just trying to feed you guys as much information. Those that have just joined us or missed, do watch the replay. And you know, I would have gone through everything in detail, and some really good questions was asked as well. I've answered them to my best ability, and if you still not sure anything, please, you know, don't feel contact me, contact the office, or even if you're in the Gambia, you know, go and visit the office. Yeah, like I said, you know, we're here to help as well. And you know, and I think that is a good offer. Like I said, it's an October offer. I think we're shy of 2 days from the promotion, but look, I mean, if people contact me and say, look, I'm interested, you know, it will start from, you know, as we're speaking now. But like I said, only 21 plots, and some people do decide, and it's a good offer. Some people decide, look, I'll take 2 off of you, or I'll take 3, or whatever. Or some people might just say, no, I'll take the 1, and it's affordable. At least, you know, there's not many places in the world you can put such a deposit down and pay, I don't know, less than £200 or less than $200 a month, and in 2 years you own it. So I think, like I said, please, if you don't know much about Properties Gambia, do look into us, do look into our website, do look into our YouTube page. You'll see a lot of activities that we've done in the past over the years, physical activities, me there in the office, me there on the ground when we're building houses. So it's all there. And anyone who knows Properties Gambia, they can vouch for us. We're very, you know, we are a proper company. We are registered in the Gambia. We have our office in the Gambia. So it's all, you know. But don't forget, please hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, share the video, whatever, you know. And yeah, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this week. Yeah, much appreciated. Don't know if there's anyone who wanted to come in. I'm going to probably close it down in a few seconds, because I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm going to put this up. If anyone wants to, I've just put a link up. If anyone wants to come in and chat with me on a one-to-one, you're welcome. If not, I'll give it a couple more minutes. If not, then that's fine. I will just put in the other services. So those that have just come in, services that we're doing, as well as selling lands, these boreholes, interior designs, property management, solar systems, you know, paving and landscaping, refurbishment for existing properties, block banking. So if you want to gradually build up your blocks, we can do a block banking for you. If there's anything you don't understand, do contact me, and I'll try and I'll give you a bit more detail and explain more detail on a personal level. So yeah, you know, these are the things we're also offering. It's not just, you know, it's not just lands. You know, we're doing builds as well, and then you'll see a lot of our stuff as well on the builds that we've been doing. So we've been documenting it. It's all on the YouTube channel and so on. Yeah. Okay, guys. Like I said, if you're interested and you know you can do it, do contact us, and then we'll be happy to help. And like to thank you all for joining us, and I will see you guys next week. So thank you all, and have a good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and have a blessed week coming up. Thank you, guys.